This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Hi, everybody.
Hi,
Morning.
everyone. Today, it's such a great show. We're going to talk about who someone got a chance to sit next to.
Oh, yeah, these were good, actually.
Yeah.
Did we have a chat to any of my sports people? No, they got cancelled.
we didn't.
Okay, good.
No,
We are-
tell you what actually happened. So Amy told us it was at 7:50 and then it was actually booked for 6:50.
So we're
but
not
busy.
talking to Brendan Julian.
You will
Okay,
not
we're not-
hear Brendan
okay,
Julian on the
guaranteed.
show.
Yeah.
You will hear people that paid for something twice.
Yep.
Wait till you hear Kurt's story. It's so good.
Also, I think let's put in Trades of Glory.
yeah, why
Trades
not?
of Glory was
Trades of
Magnificent.
Glory is going to be brilliant. You're going to hear electricians answer questions that none of us could if our life depended on it.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean.
On Nova 937.
Morning, everybody. It's 6:08. Nathan and Sean. Happy Monday.
Well,
I
is it a
know.
happy Monday for
Yes.
most people?
Yes.
It's been such
I mean,
a large weekend.
Just trying to be positive.
Yes.
God, everything was happening in Perth, and,
I know.
well, our good friend Harry is pressing the button.
Yeah,
He's
he-
feeling all of it
It was
today.
at the Chili Peppers of Post Malone last
what
night.
happened, Harry?
We attacked the weekend.
Yeah.
I attacked it.
Yeah, you attacked it,
You know what?
and
And I have no regrets.
And it seemed to have headbutted you and rendered you unconscious.
It did make, my alarm wasn't very powerful this morning.
No.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
fact, it failed.
The second phone call from Nathan at 5:15. Nathan, honestly, thank you so much for calling.
No worries. Well, we need to because otherwise
Yeah.
the show wouldn't be
Yes, 'cause
starting.
no, literally, we did a quick poll, and there's nobody else in the building at that hour of the morning
Can press
that
the
can press the buttons like you can.
Yeah,
not
what-
even like you can at all.
Yeah, at all. What happens if I get sick? What's the
Yeah,
plan?
we don't have one.
Weekend at Bernie style.
You're-
yeah.
If you're out, we're all out.
But
Sounds good to me.
Everyone, just smell the air.
Oh yes,
Just smell the alcohol and sweat.
that smells like
coming out of Harry.
free corporate. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
the
what it is.
Shiraz.
there?
The Shiraz went
Yeah.
really well.
So you did the double, Sarah, you did the double weekend, well, you did the double day in Rotto.
Yeah.
So
And then you come back.
backed up your mum's 60th with the Chili Peppers in corporate hospitality.
Yeah.
And Post Malone, let's not forget Post
Yeah,
Malone.
of course. Yeah, I did. Mum's 60th was an absolute heaver. Wow. What a
And
Oh, well,
goes
I mean,
right off.
Yeah.
She's an animal. We know
She
that.
is an animal. Yeah. Then, we cruised back yesterday midday. And got.
So you missed all the UFC
fired up.
shenanigans,
Yes.
but you've rolled straight
Yeah.
into the Chili Peppers.
Yeah.
We're just
You gotta
talking
give
about
something
this
up.
morning
That's
when
right.
you get the phone call that you're late or you wake up and realise that you're
Oh,
late.
it's the
Just the
worst.
panic and the fumbling and the dropping keys down a crack.
And not being able to find anything, and your clothes are
and,
inside out. And
Yeah, you can't tell
And
yourself to calm
spilling
down.
the teacup and smashing something
Yeah.
on the way out.
Because the minute's not going to change the world.
Oh,
No.
the panic. The panic.
Nathan, I reckon I went maybe like 7 minutes from asleep to on the microphone.
it's good effort. And
Yeah.
that's coming from Wembley, not too far away.
Yeah,
but
very
still,
close. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a great
I
effort.
grabbed the shoes. I thought I had one sock, but I found the other one as well and put it on in the lift. Put my shoes on in the lift.
Well, can I just say, I think it's great that you're here, and the aroma I've got in here right now
That's
reminds me
right.
of when I used to work in bars. This is what the bar mat smells like at the end of a shift.
Yeah.
Oh, taking you back.
What a delightful
Harry.
memory.
I'm not actually, technically, was I late? Or was I early every other day?
Yeah, that's a
That's
good
a
point.
great point.
We might need a...
I
anyway,
think we
might
know
need
the answer.
Yeah.
get a bit of a... tell us what you thought about Red Hot Chili Peppers a bit later on if we got time.
Oh, a
Anyway,
review. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, yeah.
Sure.
So if you're a tradie, how exciting. Trades of Glory makes its triumphant return today just after 7 o'clock.
$1,000 Bunnings voucher to be won there. Do some damage there.
Oh,
with that.
that's
What
good.
trades are we looking for today, Amy? Was it an electrician?
Let me look at these questions.
I think it's...
Yeah, I think it is.
Electricians.
Yeah.
Electricians.
Or Sparkies.
Just after 7 o'clock. You want to be involved with this.
And if you watched Maths last night, don't go too far. Just going to say.
Book for Holiday You this summer.
Because Aussies act a little different on holiday. More daring, relaxed, and sometimes more fancy.
And What If has all kinds of accommodation to suit your style.
Book your next getaway on the What If app. What If? It's Aussie for travel.
Are you going to stay or are you going to leave?
It's the commitment ceremony.
Should I stay or should I go now?
Nathan, Nat and Sean love. And who doesn't love a commitment ceremony on Married at First Sight? Tonight, 7:30 on 9.
Oh, we do love love. It's true. It's our very own commitment ceremony for Married at First Sight.
Look, you had to be watching Channel 9 last night to find out who out of us chose to stay and who chose to leave. And you got to have it in the right order, okay?
Yes, you do. Ready to have a go is Tracy from Singleton. Hi, Tracy.
Good morning, guys. How you going?
Morning,
Tracy.
Tracy.
Have you been watching Maths, Tracy?
Oh, I have.
All right. Who would you choose to be your partner out of Harrison and Shannon at the moment?
Oh,
Tough.
that's a tough one.
Remember, Harrison's
Probably
a bit
not.
of a pig
I'd
and
probably
Shannon's still in
have to-
love with his ex.
Yeah, no, I think I'd stay single, actually, over that one.
Single forever.
No worries.
All right, Trace. We just need to know the sequence of what we chose to do. Who chose to stay, who chose to leave, reading left to right.
Okay, so it went stay, leave, leave, and it was Nathan, Nat, Sean.
Are you sure you want to lock that in?
Yeah, just let me... Oh,
It's $1,000 on the line, Trace. You know,
So
big
you're
deal.
saying I said stay.
And
Yep.
I said leave, and Sean
Yes.
said leave.
Leave.
Yes, that's correct.
All right. She
Interesting.
wants to lock it in.
She's locked it in.
For $1,000.
She wants to lock it in, Sean.
On a Monday morning.
Do you think she's crazy, or do you think, you know what I mean?
Well, let's find out.
Yes, she's the winner. Tracy has scored $1,000.
Oh, thank you so
That's
much.
pretty good effort for 6:35 on a Monday morning, isn't it?
Easy.
Sure is.
This is easy money, everybody.
Oh, Tracy, what are we going to do with your $1,000? Quit work, travel the world? What are you thinking?
I do have a holiday coming up, but I've been trying to get in the draw for the ring, and I had to have a ring cut off my finger, so...
You're missing
really?
the ring. We gave that away on Friday.
All right, put that towards
Yeah.
the ring.
Yeah.
You had to get a ring cut off your finger?
Yeah,
Oh, honey. Did you love the ring? Was it lovely?
it was a nice ring. I had to go, I was to have it cut off, so I think I'll be replacing that one.
Oh, yeah, that's a good. That's him.
Do they do that in hospital, do they? Did you just say, Trace?
Yeah, I had... it was called reactive arthritis. My hand just swelled up.
Yeah.
All parts of my body swelled up at different times over a week.
Wow.
And it's never the parts you want to swell up,
No,
is
it's
it?
not, is it?
No, it definitely wasn't.
Sean was trying to get that in certain parts of himself.
God, I put a ring around a few times. It's not quite working
Tracy,
at the
you
moment.
are $1,000 richer. Well done. It's that easy,
thank you
everybody.
so
You
much.
just have to watch Married at First Sight on Channel 9 tonight at 7:30. See our special commitment ceremony and remember the order of our decision to stay or leave.
Righto.
Literally, the hardest thing out of this whole thing to win $1,000 is getting through to us on the phone.
Yeah, that's
it's
right.
guaranteed money if you can get through.
So easy.
This is a podcast of Nathan, Nat, and Sean.
Don't know if you realise this, but Perth had a pretty big weekend.
Yes.
God.
Celebrities
Massive.
everywhere.
That's true.
Unbelievable stuff. Red Hot Chili Peppers were playing. Their support act was Post Malone.
quite a
Harry
support
went.
act, isn't it?
Harry, give us your verdict.
Oh, those guys, 60 years old, they still got it.
It's amazing.
It's
They
unbelievable.
still
isn't it?
got it.
Like your mum,
Yeah.
who turned 60
Oh,
over the
happy
weekend
birthday,
too.
Kath. Good to see.
Now,
She put in as well.
Harry, around the country, some people were up in arms because they would refuse to play Under the Bridge.
Yeah.
Did they cave in?
So I had kept a close eye on the set list they were playing because I think it was Sydney first. They got a bit of backlash.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
too much new stuff. So I threw in a few oldies, but they still hadn't played Under the Bridge. I was a little bit worried, but then yesterday I was thinking,
This could be the
they'd have
moment.
to. Perth, the Perth show.
Oh, yeah, Perth has to get under the
Surely
bridge.
they've
They delivered.
learnt from their lesson now.
I mean, even for celebrating, Matagarup.
That's
You
right.
have to get under
We
the bridge.
got
great
under the
bridges.
bridge.
We
Yeah.
got under
We got
the
it.
bridge.
We got it. We got it.
Just side note, we hear that Post Malone wasn't allowed in the QT because
Yes.
of his face tattoos.
Very funny, actually, yeah. Very
Posty was
funny.
great.
Yeah, he was great.
All right,
Well,
let's
here
get
they
some
are.
Peppers on right now, Harry. Did they do this?
They absolutely did. They opened with this.
oh,
Did they
of course,
open?
what
Yeah.
a way to start.
I think so. I don't remember much.
It's all a bit of a blur.
The Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
I'm the best around. Trades of glory. I'm the best around. Trades of glory.
Tradies are the experts, unlike these three. The Construction Training Fund are here to help. Apprentices get $500 back on tools with CTF's Apprentice Tool Allowance. Head to ctf.wa.gov.au to find out more.
All right, we're about to play Trades of Glory, where two tradies are about to go head-to-head in a quiz about their trade, which is being an electrician. Up for grabs is a $1,000 Bunnings voucher.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
all
gonna be-
thanks to Construction Training Fund.
Yeah, we're looking forward to hearing from Jason and Antonio, who are going to duel it out. But Jason, good morning to you first.
Good morning, how you going?
Hello, Jason.
Jace.
Jason, Dan says he might know all these Sparkies because he runs a Facebook page. Do you know Dan?
I don't know him personally, but yes, I'm on the page.
Tell us the page, Dan. Tell us the page
What's
again
your
for everybody
page?
out there.
So it's the Perth one-man band Sparkys.
My man Dan Sparkies, everyone.
Jace, how long have you been a Sparky for?
17 years.
Ooh,
Okay, so that's a bit of knowledge. How long have you been a Sparky for, Dan?
13 years.
Yeah.
Oh, Jace, you should know more than Dan.
That's true.
Oh, hopefully I do.
You should be running Tradie HQ.
That's right. You're up against Antonio. Hello.
Hi, how you going?
Antonio, are you on Dan's Facebook page?
Yeah, I am. Yeah,
One man
I
bands.
think you're also a tenant at Tradie HQ, aren't you?
yeah, I am.
Okay. And how long have you been in the electrical field?
Oh, about 6-7 years now.
Okay, you're a newbie.
right,
Okay.
all right.
Here's what's going to happen. Dan is our quizmaster today. He will ask you a question. If you think you know the answer, buzz in with your name. Get it right, you take the point. There are 5 questions, so best of 5. Best of luck to you both.
Okay.
Let's test your buzzers.
Jason,
Jason.
Antonio.
Antonio.
Lovely.
Right,
Oh,
clear as.
Antonio's quick.
I know Antonio's
lightning fast. Okay.
Over to you, Dan.
Okay, question number 1. What is the main Australian standard used to determine cable current
Jason.
carrying...
Yes, Jason.
AS 3008.
Bang on.
Absolutely. R2D2.
I'm sorry,
Well done.
this
so
competition just
funny.
makes us laugh so much because none of us
Would
could
have
ever
any hope.
answer these questions. All right. This is the best.
Jason leads 1-0.
Question number 2. What does WAER stand for?
Jason. Antonio.
Jason.
West Australian Electrical Regulations.
You are absolutely right, Jason.
Antonio, you were hot on the heels then, unlucky.
If Jason gets this next question, he wins.
Oh my God, Antonio! Just throw your body at it.
Righto, question number 3. If a 24-volt circuit has 10 ohms of resistance, how much current will the circuit draw?
Antonio.
Yes, Antonio.
Sorry, say the question again.
Okay, no, give him the question.
If a 24-volt circuit has 10 ohms of resistance, how much current will the circuit draw?
2.4 ohms.
All right, Antonio's on the board.
We'll give him that one. Should have.
What did you say? What did you
I know
say?
you meant amps.
Oh,
but,
I see what you're saying.
that's
So,
right.
so the number was right, but he had the wrong
Okay.
unit.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's just a slip of the tongue.
Correct. All
Okay, Jason leads 2-1.
Question number 4. What does ES stand for when describing a type of lamp?
Antonio. Jason.
Oh, Antonio.
Here we go.
Wait, is it me, is it? Or?
Yeah,
Antonio. Yep.
Edison Screw.
Hey, here we go.
We're tied up, Natalie.
Tied up at 2-all.
It's a humdinger.
So is that about, you know, those big old Edison bulbs? Is that got anything to do with those?
That's just the screw. You know, when you've got a lamp, you've got 2 types of screw. One is you like push and twist. The other one you just twist.
Yeah.
The one you just twist is the Edison screw.
That's called an Edison screw.
Yes, Edison screw, yeah.
Oh, sure.
We're learning.
take anyone.
We're
Everyone's
learning
learning
today,
today.
Dad.
Put that into
Okay,
the arsenal.
this is the final question, so it all comes down to this one.
Question number 5. What is the maximum trip time in milliseconds for a standard C-curve RCBO?
Antonio.
Antonio?
30 milliseconds.
Incorrect.
No.
We're going to have to go to another question.
Okay, another question.
All right, what's the score, Nat?
It's still
2-all.
2 apiece.
2-2.
All right.
Decider.
Here we go. Can you have a recessed downlight above a bathtub that exceeds...
Jason.
Jason?
Yeah.
Jason, you've done it.
150 litres, by the way. 150 litres.
Well done, Jace. Good job.
Jason, you won a $1,000 Bunnings badge, all thanks to the Construction Training Fund. That is all yours. Tight battle, well played, fellas.
Yeah, good job, Antonio, as well.
Yeah.
I would hire either of you.
That's
well
right.
done. Absolutely.
Especially if I'm
brilliant
putting
work.
a recessed downlight above a bathtub that exceeds 150 litres.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Now
The
we
answer's
know.
yes, of course
The
you
answer's
can,
yes,
Nat.
of course you can. How
Come
else are
around
you
and
going to
perform
see?
an Edison screw.
Dan, thank you so much for being a
Yeah.
part of Trades of Glory.
Tradie GHQ, check Dan out. But yeah, $1,000. That'd be pretty good to spend at Bunnings, wouldn't it?
For sure, yeah. And it's great that for the team at CTF too. They do a great job for all of us tradies and that sort of thing. So.
Good on you.
Beautiful. We're playing again tomorrow, everybody. Another trade. We'll be getting the chance to play. So if you're like, but I'm not a Sparky, don't worry.
Oh, yeah.
It could be your trade tomorrow.
This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
There is a 12-year-old girl named Gaia and her brother Liam. They organised for tickets probably a few months ago. I'm thinking that maybe their father scored them for them to go to
courtside
to go to an NBA game, a Lakers game, because she's a huge LeBron fan, Sean. Now, she wanted to see LeBron win that
break the record.
Yeah, so that was a home game. The following game against the Golden State Warriors was the one which people were going, where are we going to go?
One?
Is he going to score 36?
Yeah. So, huge LeBron fan, and she was spewing. She was spewing because he was injured and she wasn't going to see him.
So she missed the record and he wasn't playing.
Yeah, little did she know, she was sitting there and there was a spare seat next to her, and then next minute she got a surprise guest. The commentators thought it was brilliant, and so much so that they got a reporter down there to speak to her courtside.
LeBron James, even when he's not playing, has such an impact. Watch the girl on the right. She had no idea that's who was going to pop down next to her.
When he ended up sitting down here, I'm not that as tall as him, obviously, so I could only see like his shoes. And then I look up and I see LeBron James. And what's going through my mind is just like, oh my God, the like greatest player of all time in basketball is sitting next to me. And I just freak out completely. I'm just thinking, oh my goodness, this is like the best moment of my life.
Bless her.
LeBron's 6'8". No wonder she couldn't see all the way.
I know, that was like an eclipse.
What a moment. You've gone to see him play.
Yes.
Oh, he's not playing, he's injured,
Devos.
he's sitting on the sidelines, and then he sits right next to you.
Now,
Serious?
she said that she didn't speak to him because she was told, because of her seats, not to speak to any players, so she didn't know if this was a grey area or not, because he wasn't playing, so she didn't say a word to him. Her brother was super cute, just taking so many photos of her for his social media. She was just losing her mind, but it's just such an amazing thing to be able to sit next to somebody that you never expected that you get a chance to. I mean, here in Perth, there would have been opportunities galore.
Well,
we had like Travis Fimmel from Vikings here for the UFC.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. There was a couple of UFC I was just watching before Israel Adesanya. You guys probably don't know him, but he's one of the biggest known UFC stars of the world. And he just rocks in and sitting courtside, shaking everyone's hand. All the boys are going mental.
Oh, there was Nick Nat, there was Luke Shuey, a lot of the Eagles were out and about. There was Chad Smith from Red Hot Chili Peppers. He was there as well. Imagine sitting like next to somebody of note and not knowing it was going to happen. What do? Do you start speaking to them?
Do you take a sneaky selfie?
You've got to take a sneaky, but are you going to go over the top and, hey mate, can I get one straight away?
Or do you act like or do you ignore the whole situation, act like you're too, like you don't want to, you're cool and they're cool and it's fine.
But it might be your moment to become besties.
That's what you always want to do.
You don't want to overcook it.
It's not going to happen.
But you always want it to be the moment that they realise that you've got the personality they want in their entourage.
Yeah, that's
It's like if you got to sit next to Chris Hemsworth, you'd really put your best feet forward, wouldn't you?
But how much is too much? There'd be a whole, there'd be your mind games going on.
Oh, you because you saw Limitless. You surfing, eating. You would try
kids' names, dogs' names, but I just don't know how hard I'd go too early.
No, we know.
Because on paper, I've got nothing really in common with Chris Hemsworth, so maybe he'd like that.
Yes. That's right. Finally, somebody doesn't want to talk about surfing. That's what I've been searching for all this time.
We want to know who you got a chance to sit next to.
And did you have a conversation, or did you just sit there really quietly and think, I'm just going to soak it up?
13 24 10. Who did you find yourself sitting next to by surprise? And we're going to give somebody, how is this, $300 to spend at Bathers Beach House.
Oh, nice.
Good spot.
Let Bathers Beach House take care of your wedding day plans at their free wedding open house Sunday, February 26th.
Beautiful. Cool. All right, 13 24 10. Pretty simple question. Who are you sitting next to?
Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
We are talking about when you've been sitting next to somebody famous, inspired by the 12-year-old girl who discovered that LeBron James was sitting next to her.
Don't you love her face?
At the basketball. She lost her mind.
Couldn't believe it at all.
It's adorable.
Let's go to Lisa in Silver Sands. Hey, Lisa.
Good morning.
Hi,
Lisa.
Who are you sitting next to?
I mean, this isn't LeBron James, but I sat next to Gina Reinhardt at the Neil Diamond concert.
Neil Diamond.
Wow.
That is a combo.
Do you want to drop another name there?
I know.
Okay, so Gina Reinhardt, can I just say, has she got more money than LeBron James?
Yeah.
Yes, she has, no?
Well, that's a bit more exciting, isn't it?
She's got so much money, she doesn't even need to visually look like she's enjoying the concert because she did not move the whole time.
Oh, really?
I mean, he performs for nearly 2 hours.
Yes.
And my mum's a member of the fan club for Neil Diamond, so that's why we got front row tickets, and I just never expected her to be sitting next to me.
No.
Oh.
It's just bizarre.
Did you try to get a convo going, Lisa?
I mean, I was looking over all the time, and Neil Diamond would tell us to get up and dance, and the security guards weren't really happy with that, but nothing. You know, we would get, in the seat and, really getting up, nothing.
So would she get up?
Like
So
she's dead.
she didn't
Even the neck down.
She didn't get to get up and dance or anything?
No, I think she's too rich for that.
Yeah. All the money was weighing
Didn't
her
need
down.
to.
She couldn't stand up.
You pay someone else to dance for you.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, right. Oh, that's interesting.
Did
The
you
Reinhardt dance.
just hang around waiting for money to fall out of her pockets, Lisa?
Maybe. I wonder if Neil Diamond knew that was her.
Yeah, maybe.
Hey, what was the best song of Neil's set list that night?
Oh, Sweet Caroline.
I mean, what a crowd pleaser.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean,
That would be.
crazy
Again,
question.
Yeah.
When your mum's a member of the fan club, which is a worldwide fan club, I mean, you know every song, right?
You've listened to a lot of Neil
Yeah.
Diamond in your life.
Oh,
haven't you?
yeah.
Good on you, Lisa.
Yeah.
What's this?
Thanks, guys.
Hang on, here we go. This is for you.
Oh, mate.
I mean, awesome.
This is for your mum too.
For the millionth time.
Bum, bum, bum.
I mean, you can't not toe tap.
How do you not dance to this?
I know. Come on, Gina, loosen up.
All right.
Thanks, Lisa. Joanne, hello.
Hi, how are you?
Joanne, who are you sitting next to?
I'm Julia Gillard, the Winter's Prime Minister in a toilet stall in Melbourne.
Did she ask if you could spare a square?
No squares to spare.
I didn't know what to do, and we both got stage fright because it was so awkward. And we walked into the toilets, and I thought she was someone I worked with, so I was like, "Oh, hi, how are you?" And she was good. She said, "Oh, good." And then I realised it was her. So then I started just saying stupid things that just made no sense.
Okay,
Yes.
Joe.
And then we got,
keep going.
Yeah.
You keep going.
and then we walked in, and it just became super awkward because we both just sat down, and I thought, I'll wait for her to start peeing first because
Maybe she had
it seemed polite.
to drop some kids off at the pool.
No, that's she's the Prime
I
Minister.
didn't know what was. Who was the Prime Minister? It seemed polite.
What did she say, Dad? She was in there dropping her guts.
That would be. Did you vote for her again? You probably make
You would literally have to pull your phone out and record the sound.
Hey, Joanne, what about security? Because I'd imagine going into, just an open toilet like that.
She just had there was someone at the door when I went out, but no one actually came in with her.
You would have thought they would have done a sweep of the stall.
Yeah, that's right. Because you're not to be trusted.
Because not only that, she's never been more, vulnerable with the pants down.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Joanne.
Poor lady.
What a moment.
The
Thank
Prime
you for
Minister of the
sharing.
time.
That's right. All right,
Yeah,
13
that's pretty
24 10. We are talking about who you were sitting next to. Obviously a
Was it
celebrity.
Logan Paul over the weekend? Who
Oh,
knows?
hello.
We've got $300 to spend at Bathers Beach House. That is worth calling us.
It's the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Kim is in Westminster. Hey, Kim.
Hey, how you going?
Hey, Kim. All right. Who did you sit next to?
Post Malone actually ended up coming into, Ferrari karaoke on Saturday night.
No!
Sat next to us.
I mean, it's not fair
Yeah.
when an
Are you
actual singer
joking?
turns up to karaoke. That's not fair.
That's full on, Kim.
Yeah, he got on the mic. It was pretty, it was epic.
Did he do a Post Malone song, or what did he do? Sweet Caroline? What did he do?
He definitely did one of his. I couldn't tell you the name of it. It was more of like a scream down the mic situation, I think.
That's amazing. That Post Malone comes. I love it when a singer goes in and does karaoke.
Well, he got knocked back from QT, so he had to go somewhere.
Yeah,
definitely.
All right, so tell us about your night. So you were there and you were sitting down. Set the scene for us.
Well, I'd been in engagement all night, and that was the last place we went to. We were probably having a bit of fun by then. And yeah, I was just sitting up against the wall, and they all came in, him with his grumpy security guards.
Yeah.
And he ended up sitting next to me, and the bar was on his left, and yeah, unfortunately, his grumpy security guards weren't allowing anyone to get a little snap, but it was pretty epic, and then jumped on the mic and...
Yeah,
So
nice.
did you even say hello? Did he say hello to you or anything, or no?
Nah, he didn't.
Oh.
You got to
In his own world, you know?
You always
Yeah.
acknowledge someone that you're sitting next to. Everywhere.
Yeah, we're just talking about how hard would you go if you... So you didn't try to push the conversation by getting eye contact, Kim?
Oh, I tried to, but his security guard was basically like, no, don't even try it.
Yeah, right.
Wow. All right, but at least you've got a good story. Thanks, Kim. Laurel, hello.
Hi, how are you?
Great, Laurel. Who were you sitting next to?
The Mr. Richie Benno.
Richie Benno.
Richie Benno.
Richie Benno.
What was he wearing? The white, the ivory, the off-white?
Well, actually, it was a bit funny because I was used to seeing him on telly like that, but would you believe he had an outfit that was open to the navel?
What?
And he had the biggest gold chain around his neck.
So wait there, what swingers club were you attending?
I was on a flight heading back to Melbourne because I was heading home to Townsville, and he just happened to be sitting next to me because I was crew back then in the 90s. So I had Mr. Richie Benno try and buy me a drink. They were free. Yeah, I mean,
the thought that counts
for a while, but I think he nodded off after a couple of drinks. But it was so lovely. He was a lovely man, and I was really shocked to see what he was wearing on a flight, though.
Yes.
It was just amazing. But yeah, he was a terrific man to talk to.
So think about this. Someone asked this question.
He was tan. He was tan everywhere.
Yeah.
Tan, more tan than Nathan. Yeah.
Wow. I wonder if. Okay.
Yeah.
The opportunities have arisen that you could be in the Mile High Club with Richie Benno. Even though you're probably not attracted to him, do you take that, Sean?
Well, my answer is 100% yes. Can't wait to tell everyone. Richie Benno, 22.
So is there anything more to this story? Or?
Yes.
Not really, no. He fell asleep after two or three drinks,
Yeah.
Well, I think that would have been perfect.
I think you mean he fell asleep after 2 drinks.
Maybe two, yeah.
Natalie, would you have...
Oh, it's Richie Benno. And what happens in the sky stays in the sky.
It stays in the sky, and then unless it's your story to tell
exactly,
people.
that's right.
Yeah.
Hey, Richie.
And just make sure you get 2 drinks into him first, so then you just have to give him one more to knock him off.
If he was tanned all over and his shirt was open to the navel, I mean, come on.
I mean, how could you not?
What else is a girl supposed to do?
And the gold necklace.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's got stirrups on it. It's got what's it called? What is it? Reins.
Got reins. Yeah.
Is this him here?
This is Richie.
Imagine this.
You got those 2 non-fat ones.
Natalie, come into the bathroom with me.
Striking rather a painful blow in the
that is the painful blow
area.
Come on, Sean, give away the prize. We haven't got a day.
$300 spent at Bathurst Beach House. Let Bathurst Beach House take care of your wedding day plans at their free wedding open house Sunday, February 26th. I'm going to they're all fantastic. It's going to go back to Joanne because she sat next to the Prime Minister of the day.
That's right, Julia Gillard.
On the dunny.
They both got stage fright.
Yeah,
Great work, Joanne.
Nathan, Nat and Sean in podcast form.
Hi, this is Harry Styles.
Mr. Harry Styles!
See me live.
Nova's on tour with Harry Styles.
I would be honoured to have you at the show.
Harry Styles is bringing his love on tour to HBF Park in Perth on Monday the 20th of February. Don't miss your chance to see him live.
We're counting down 1 week to go till he's right here in Perth. The one and only Harry Styles.
God, now this is so exciting. We're about to send someone to Melbourne, in fact, to catch Harry's sold-out Love on Tour show. It's at Marvel Stadium. It's not Metricon because that's the Goldie.
That's right.
Marvel Stadium, everyone.
We're about to call the winner right now. There are rules. You must answer the phone within 5 rings.
Don't let it go to voicemail.
And if it was you who entered the draw, it must be you answers the phone.
Don't let the kids anywhere near it.
Let's go.
We're calling our winner.
All right. We've had a spate of people not answering the phone, and we've got to go to the second person, which is...
It's a private number, everybody. Normally you run from those calls.
Morning, Jason speaking.
Hello, Jason.
Hi, Jason. It's Nathan, Nat and Sean.
Hi.
Hey.
Jason.
Hey.
Hey, do you want to go to Melbourne to see Harry Styles?
That would be amazing.
Well, it's happening.
You're doing it.
Oh, yes. 2,000 miles spending money.
My kids are in the car. They're so excited.
Well, kids, both of you aren't going.
I know. Who's going to Melbourne, Jason?
I don't even know. I've got to pick a child out of 3.
Yeah.
Okay, so who have we got to pick from? Give us their age and tell us their name.
We've got Ben, who is 10.
Yeah.
We've got Josh, who's 15, and Hannah, who's 13.
Oh, I just feel Hannah's in the
Okay,
band
so
here.
Josh and Ben, are they into Harry Styles at all?
Oh, Josh is. I don't know about Ben.
And what about Hannah?
Ben's out.
Does she love...
Yes. Oh, you should see her face. Yes.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It looks like Hannah's
Okay,
over the
let's
line
vote.
here.
Let's vote.
I think it's got to be
This is
Hannah.
easy. This is easy.
Is it Hannah? Okay, I'm going to chuck Josh in there just because I feel like he's just always forgotten about.
He says that.
I feel like he's always
says
forgotten
that.
about. And I
But,
think
but
it's...
Hannah's the difficult middle child.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
Oh, well.
Well,
Got that right.
decision ahead,
Got that
Jason.
right.
Yeah.
Jason,
So,
well, it's a good decision to have to make, though.
Flights, accommodation, $2,000 spending money. Not bad, eh?
Wow. Wow. Yeah. Well done for a Monday morning.
It's pretty good, isn't it? Congratulations, Jason. You enjoy that, okay?
Thanks so much.
No worries,
And if you're spewing like, I want to be like Jason, well, don't worry, because next we're sending somebody to see Harry Styles in Sydney.
God, we
Sydney,
give.
right?
We give and we give.
Just like Jason, you'll get flights, accommodation, tickets to his huge Sydney gig, and $2,000 spending money.
We'll also guarantee a double pass to see Harry Styles here on February 20 at HBF Park.
This is a podcast of Nathan, Nat, and Sean.
That was the song you were listening out for, and Marissa from Cardinia gave us a call. Good morning, Marissa. Hang on, wait, she's not up yet.
How you going?
Hi, Marissa. You and a mate, Marissa, or whoever you want to take, are heading to Harry Styles here in Perth. Well done.
Oh, I want to get to Perth.
Yes,
Straight
you
away,
did.
but guess what? You're
Oh
in
my
the draw
God.
for Nova's on tour with Harry Styles, so you could be seeing him in Sydney as well.
Oh, thank you so much.
I know,
Oh
so-
my God, I'm so excited.
Perth is guaranteed, and then possibly you could be seeing him in Sydney as well with $2,000 spending money, flights, accommodation, and the whole shebang. Who are you going to be taking with you in Perth, Marissa?
Oh my God, I don't know. I was in the draw for the Melbourne one today, so I
Yeah.
might have promised it to a few friends over the weekend. So I'll have to make a decision now.
Well, they just say, no, it wasn't Melbourne I was talking about, Sydney.
That's
Sorry,
so
mate, you
great.
misheard me.
Has a few drinks, promises it to everybody. All right, well, you're in the running, Marissa. We could be calling you back on Monday, okay? Good luck.
Thank you so much, guys.
No
All right,
worries.
still more chances to win, of course. You can keep it on Nova with Ben after 9 o'clock, or head to the Nova Player to be in the running for Nova's on tour with Harry Styles.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean, and the podcast.
So, the UFC, of course, everyone's been talking about. The tickets were, I think one of the cheapest tickets were like $500. And to me, that's
they
insane.
were.
I don't think I've
They were,
ever
no.
paid anything.
For me, I think, even Adele tickets for about $300.
Oh, we got those for free.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
I was
recently
closer,
bought some
though. I was
Robbie
closer.
Williams ones.
You were closer.
When Robbie Williams comes to town, they're about 300 and something bucks. But
Yeah, but 500.
Can I just say,
Yes,
I don't
mate.
know whether this is a sad indictment of my passion for things, but I don't think there's anything that I would love that much to spend that much money on.
I mean, Comic-Con, obviously.
No. I've always gotten free tickets and they had to make me pay. I'm not going in there with those.
yeah,
But you've got all those outfits ready to go.
I do. I've got a very, very full fancy dress box. So on the news last night, they were talking to all these people coming out, and there was this poor bloke who decided at the last minute to do something that none of us should do, and that is buy his tickets from scalpers. And surprise, surprise, he got stung.
People selling fake tickets, and they got us. We just had to buy more, so it cost us $4,000 to come.
$4,000 to come. They'd already committed.
I mean, God, I really miss the olden days when there was a physical ticket.
Yes.
And if a scalper gave it to you, you knew that it was an actual ticket,
Yep,
right?
yep.
These days, it's just a screenshot.
Yeah.
So-
Barcode on your phone.
And how many times can you replicate that?
Yeah, all day long.
So $4,000's
I
pretty
just
easy
trust
number.
no one.
So I'm pretty sure they were $500 tickets, and you can get $1,000 tickets, and then there was ones that were $2,000
Yeah,
tickets.
yeah.
So maybe he got two $1,000 tickets or four $500 tickets, but he had to pay it twice.
I mean,
that is hard. I don't know if you was a West Aussie who'd come over from the East Coast as
Doesn't
well. 'cause
matter.
Once you're here, yeah. Either way, it's cost you a lot of money. You've committed to go. You're going to have to keep going until you're there.
Do you know what's terrible is when you pay for something and then you have to pay for it again. That's called paying double.
He's got paid
Nathan,
double.
great math.
I personally, when I like to pay things, I like to get it cheaper.
And I like to pay just once.
Just once.
You are old-fashioned.
I know. I don't want a paper ticket.
I don't mean to speak out of turn. We want to talk to other people about when they have paid double. Maybe you got ripped off. Maybe someone charged you something of twice. Or maybe, remember, Nat. Remember when I bought that laptop, right? I bought this laptop. It was a Sony Vaio, and I thought it was the best thing ever. I bought it in white.
We were
and I was going to use it at work, and I was going to use it during the show, and I had it in here. I was going to be the person click while the show was happening. Anyway, I never did that. But the first day I had it, so I came in, showed everyone, was showing off, went into my boss's office, and he had a chat with me about something, and I put my bag on a chair, a simple, normal, heighted chair.
Yes. Yeah.
The bag fell off the chair, and I didn't think anything of it. When I got home, I opened up my laptop because I was that type of person. I was a laptop person then. And then the screen was completely smashed to smithereens and the hinge was broken. So I was that enraged and just such in a dark, deep place about it because it was broken and there was no fixing it.
And it was literally brand new.
Literally brand new. That the only way I could get past it was to go and buy another one straight away. So in my mind, it never happened.
That's right.
But that was like... It was like 2,000, maybe it was 2.5 or something in that, because I got all the memory, because I tried to get the best thing ever. So I spent like $5,000.
Oh.
I had to pay for it twice. Oh, my God.
Has this happened to you?
We're talking about that. 13, 24, 10. We're going to give somebody $150 to spend at a loft in Perth.
Brilliant. Love it.
Nice. Such a great place. Bring lofty views to your next conference or event. Discover Perth's best-kept secret at aloftperth.com.au.
Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Have you had to pay for something twice?
I know, that poor guy who bought some scalp tickets for the UFC at the front.
Didn't work.
Ended up costing him $4,000 to get in there and watch.
It's amazing that he was able to get new tickets, actual tickets, because it was sold out.
People who got ripped off for the opportunity to have a go.
Maybe.
Because it was sold out in 9 minutes.
Yeah, I know. So, but they can't conjure up seats.
No.
You don't know the UFC, Natalie. You don't know the UFC, so I don't think you should speak out of turn.
Did you get to sit on Travis Fimmel's knee? I'd pay $2,000.
I would sit on Travis Fimmel's. Sean would sit on Travis Fimmel's knee.
Fight you for him.
Chloe, hello.
Hello, how you going?
Hey, Chloe. Who had to pay for something twice, Chloe?
So it was my mum. He bought my brother a TV when we were younger for his birthday, and then he sold that back to my mum, so my mum had to buy it again off him to then give to me. And then I sold it back to my mum again, and so for my brother and sister. So my mum bought the TV,
you're exploiting your mother, you
are terrible children. How much did you sell it back to her for?
Oh, I have no idea. It was back when we were younger. But, yeah, Mum bought the TV quite a few times.
So your mum's bought the TV 3 times?
And she was the one who bought it in the first place?
Yeah, exactly.
You children are monsters.
You are terrible children.
You better visit her in the home, I tell you.
Oh, my God. Sell it to her again, she won't remember.
Thanks, Chloe. Jackie, hello.
Hello.
Hi, Jack. Did you pay for something twice?
Yes, the kids' Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
I accidentally threw it out with hard waste because I'd hidden it from them because they were annoying me. They were being annoying and wanting it, and so I hid it and all the games and everything in a box and then threw the box out for hard waste.
Oh, Jackie.
Okay, so when did you realise, Jackie?
Oh, it took about, 3 weeks.
Oh.
Because I sort of thought, I don't know where it is, but it'll turn up and...
It never did.
Just didn't. And then my daughter said, I'm pretty sure you hid it from us. And I was like, okay.
I hid it really well.
So what did it cost you to replace it there, Jackie?
Oh, they're $800-900 to get all the games and everything.
And the games, and you had to buy all the games back for them, because were they all games that you had purchased for the kids?
All the games, yeah.
They're $100 a pop, aren't they?
Oh, Jackie.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
Carmen's supposed to be on your side.
Not my finest mothering moment.
No.
Jackie, so at my household, my wife likes to hide things from the kids and stuff like that, or take things off them. Yeah, but she'll never, ever remember where she put anything.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
My dad would always hide things in his jock drawer, but you'd never want to go in there in case you found some of his videotapes. I'd just rather not know and go without.
Risky business. Kurt's in Byford. Morning, Kurt.
Good morning, guys. How you going?
Very good. Okay, did you pay for something twice?
Yes. So this is leading up to Christmas, and we were having all the family over, and we thought we'll buy a new outdoor table and chairs from the outdoor, I think it's called Seagulls.
Yeah. Yes,
and
Seagulls.
Anyway, spent like nearly $3.5 grand on this brand new 10-seater glass table and chairs.
Yes.
Hired the trailer, put it in the back of the trailer, and thought, it's quite big, it's quite heavy. I don't think I need to tie it down.
No.
We're driving down South Street in the middle of the day around 12:30 in the middle of the intersection on South Street, and I think it was Carol Ave thing at the time. So lots of cars and orange light, and I thought, I should be able to make this, and I gun it, and the next minute the car felt quite light. That's because the table, the 10-seater table, flipped out of the trailer, flipped up in the air, and then landed and shattered in the middle of the intersection on South Street. So I had to pull over, pull chairs and frames, the glass table, but we were still having friends and family over, so off we went back to Seagulls, paid another $2,500, $3,000, and got another table and chairs, and
drove a bit slower.
So this time I tied it down. It nearly caused a divorce with the wife at the time. But, so this time I tied it down and made sure it wasn't going to go anywhere. But that was pretty embarrassing. So,
hey, Kurt, you know, sometimes you see people that things have come off their trailers and they have to do that walk of shame. They're in the middle of the road,
or you just leave it, or you just, what, you just let nature take its course.
Did anyone get out and help you at any stage?
Yeah. So look, my wife was determined that she wasn't going to jump out because she was highly embarrassed. So I was the only one in the middle, and then I had a few people, but I was quite lucky that it didn't actually fly up in the air and land on someone's car.
Oh yeah. Hey, Kurt, when you went back to Seagulls for the second time to buy the same table, did you tell them what had happened, and were you expecting a discount? Because I would expect that they go, my God.
Yeah, look, I tried my hardest. I said to them there was a bit of an accident and I do need to get another table. And she was sort of, that's so sad. Okay, well, that'll be another $2,500. Thank you.
I think she should have added more. You should have had to pay more for stupid tax.
I'm sorry. That there, if someone had come in, I'd have to give them a discount. No.
For sure.
Okay, that is so funny,
that's
Kurt.
so good. Kurt, you're going to walk away with $150 to spend at a loft Perth. I wish it was more, to be honest. Wish we give you 5 of these.
Thanks, guys. Thanks so much for that.
No worries,
mate. Kurt. Thank you.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
Time to do our weekly check-in with Tony from Phoenix News to see if we're millionaires.
Hey, Tony.
Hey, good morning, my friend. How are we?
We're doing great. Now, Tony, way back when, decided that we're going to go halvesies or forces in a lotto ticket, and we had a win off that one. We had a win.
Yes. So we rolled it over into the $20 million super draw.
Interesting enough, we did hear that some people in WA have won.
Yes, there was a few, but it wasn't us. but we did have a win.
Oh, okay.
So a win is always good.
All right, so what we wanted was $20 million.
Yes, or a share there.
I know. It's coming. Just patience.
Okay,
it's coming.
Okay, so what did we win this time, Tony?
Well, it's not about the amount. It's the fact that we get to play again.
Yes.
So we're still in the game. We're still on the money train.
Right, okay.
So
Wait. What did we win last time? Was it $29.80 or something?
$29.35 or something?
$29.35.
Yeah.
All right, so I want it to be greater than $29.35.
Well, it has to be, Nathan.
But I don't think it's going to be.
Come on, Nathan, come on, Nathan. You've got to be positive. Okay. We won $7.65. How good is that?
Tony, that's amazing.
Unbelievable. And what just really annoys me is now, do I quit work?
Yes.
Do I keep...
Well, you could. You could maybe quit for 15 minutes.
We get paid more than that.
Tony. How dare you?
Tony, what are we going to do with this money? Can we get anywhere with it?
I've already reinvested for this Saturday.
Okay.
So we're going to go again.
This Saturday's a regular draw, yeah?
Regular draw. But on a good point though, we did sell a second division here. So it's close.
Okay. Did you really?
So somebody won. Yeah, somebody won second prize.
How much would they win?
They won $8,000.
Oh, that's all. I'd be happy. Imagine if we won $8,000. If
that'd be good, isn't it?
Okay, if we won $8,000, right? No, I mean, but Sean, if we won $8,000, do we all just take $2,000 each, or do we let it roll?
We're going to let it roll.
We have to.
I reckon let it roll.
I think you let it roll. I think let it roll.
I mean, it's highly theoretical.
We could go to the casino and just put it on black.
Oh,
Sure.
no, not with Sean, the anchor of luck,
Yes.
McManus.
I don't play the casino
that's
well.
a good point. Maybe he's the one who's dragging us down. Should we cut him?
You know, I was thinking that because he's not very good at the horse thing, is he?
He's not very good at any horse thing.
I've got to say, it was a tough weekend, Tony.
Yeah.
Tony, with the second division and $8,000, how many numbers is that?
That's 5 and 1 sup.
God, you're so close.
Yeah,
Are you a bit
close.
I know, you'd be so close.
Tony,
and you get one extra number, you would have got 1.25 million, and one number less, you got 8,000. Wouldn't you feel annoyed?
Yes.
Very
Tony, what bird are you rubbing on? Is it a parrot?
No, it's a chicken.
The
It's
rooster?
the old cock of Portugal.
The cock of Portugal. I'm just going to have to rub that a little bit harder.
So it's doing its job, I tell you.
Yes.
Okay.
The people in Spearwood are very satisfied by the old cock of Portugal.
Everyone has to pop in and see the cock for themselves.
That's right.
And Tony.
That's it. It's on show. It's on show for everyone to touch and rub.
Yeah. So Phoenix News, go in there and check him out. I'm getting the name right, isn't it? Phoenix News.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's
All
it.
right, we
Go
love
and
your
check
work,
them
Tony.
out.
We'll check in next week, see if we're rich.
We
Here we
will.
are.
Keep the faith,
All right.
Tony.
Good luck. Fingers crossed.
I know, all our fingers. You do realise if we do win big time, we'll never hear from Tony again.
No, Tony.
This will end up in the highest of the courts.
Nathan, Nat and Sean is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au. Nova.